video, and anyone that types I sub in the chat on this video. So I'm not gonna get any views or likes or stuff. I really just want to get out of 5 days. Let's do it. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna buy attracting viewers. Just gonna type I sub. Please. Type I sub in the chat first, please. Okay, y'all. Try getting a reward by texting my friend. His channel. I'm gonna call him. Actually, don't want I'm actually gonna make a little page. Just getting her full traction. Alright. You're gonna literally hear his voice on your whoever's watching. Literally 10% battery, so don't blame me if it dies. Okay, y'all. I do not know my battery, so I'm cursed. Y'all, I don't know my battery. Y'all, I'm cursed. I don't want to get out the light from y'all. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, y'all. If you can pick up on my tether, and I'm gonna stand with it. I'm gonna go. Okay, so I'm making a live stream right now. SERN. And if you type in my live stream, I sub, you get. I'm gonna give me a free. You get a free shout.
I'm coming.
And you better give me a like. Please, like. Because I'm going to be on here for an hour just holding my phone. And by the time the live stream is done, my hands are... Are you on? Type I subbed in the chat. Okay, type I subbed. I get it, please. Type I subbed. Okay. So... you. Okay, viewer, you want a shout out. Let's see, Veda. Veda, you get a free shout out. And you officially get a free shout out for being. And my screen is broken. Anyways, y'all, spam the emoji. Spam to celebrate our first viewer. Spam the emoji in my chat. You can do it as much as you possibly can. Do not get me argue. Do not make me get mad. Do not. Okay, if we got another viewer, please type in the chat. They got it. Well, I'm gonna be how many people are okay, everyone, whoever types I sub in the chat gets a free shout out. Type I sub, get a free shout out. I sub in the chat equals free shout out. Free shout out for people that type it. And type the bow emoji for another free shout out. Getting me written on the thing. If you were on there. Only for that. Okay, got to. Okay, whoever types up in the chat gets a free shout out. Free shout out, y'all. Who wants a free shout out? Wants it? Who wants a free shout out in the chat? I just seen those 2 words. I subbed. Type the I sub in the chat for a free shout out. Type I sub in the chat, free shout out. I sub in the chat for a free shout out. I sub in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants it? Who wants a free shout out? Who wants a free shout out? Who wants a free shout out? And whoever types the bow emoji in also gets a shout out. And okay. Who wants a free shout out? So we got a helper here, Zeta, and getting views. Okay, we got a person Zeta helping us, and type the number of people that are in the chat each time it is something. Okay, type the word okay in the chat if you listen. Okay, y'all have to go. Wants a free shout out for typing the words I sub in the chat. We got a helper here. She's gonna type the word I sub. Okay, you get a free shout out every time you type the word I sub in the chat. Please spread the word. So who wants a free shout out for typing the word I sub in the chat? Please, y'all. Who wants a free shout out? Y'all want a free shout out? I don't even have to do it. You give me one. You can just type I sub every single time, and you will, I don't know, get like 5 shout outs. But at the end, the spinning wheel, whoever does it gets a free shout out. And they're going to be mentioned in one of my videos. It's really important. We got a couple of viewers, maybe 2. And, well, anyone that's watching, you'll, the 2 people that are watching right now are free shout out. And type the word yay if you're still here in the chat. because I want to know who's this. And we got her, and I'm gonna ask her if she can type the word, the letter Y or the letter N. Am I laggy? Can you like hear my voice perfectly? Y or N? Y or N? Is my voice laggy? Y or N, viewer? No, my voice isn't laggy. Thank you. And get a free shout out every time you type the word I sub in the chat. All y'all, please spread the word. I just want just a couple more subs. I'll be getting to 100. I mean, no, 300. Mistake. And all y'all want free stuff something? Cause I'm giving, I'm actually really happy that this person is getting a lot of new Veda. So, Veda is getting a free shout out. Okay, so, Veda type, can I get my friends to join? Sure. Okay, every time you type the word I sub in the chat. I just want to get 300 subs. Please, y'all, type I sub in the chat for a free shout out. And you see Veda, and in the chat we have Veda. That means on the road for getting a new shout out. And y'all, I know there's 2 viewers, sadly, and the 2 viewers that are watching, I don't care, just type I sub. And, okay, I'm just pressing the word again. Every time you type the word I sub, is a free shout out. Okay, I'm gonna start a poll, y'all. Okay. I'm gonna set it. Do you want a shout out? Do you want a shout out? If yes. Okay, we got 2 likes. I'm happy. Really happy. I typed I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Please, y'all. Please. Okay, I'm doing a poll right now. Oh, we got Celia. Oh, okay, Celia, you're on the sub wheel. Celia, I don't have your star emoji thing, so all I'm gonna do is just put an emoji star. Sorry, that's all I have. Okay, Celia, you're on. Okay, who wants a free shout out? Type I saw in the chat for a free shout out. I don't care how many times you type it. or you can type the bell emoji. I don't care. You will get a free shout out otherwise. I don't even care. Type I sub for a free shout out. I sub for a free shout out. I sub for a free shout out. I subbed in a free shout out. I sub. Okay. Okay, y'all, I'm just gonna be quiet. Okay, type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out or the bell emoji. I subbed in the chat for a free emoji. Free shout out. Who wants a free shout out? We got 2 people and I subbed in the chat. Who wants this free shout out? Who wants it? Who wants the free shout out? Okay, y'all. Want me to want me to spin the wheel again? Want me to spin the wheel? Okay, whatever. So I don't really do it. Type I'm here if you're still here. Okay, someone's typing. Someone's typing Kyle. I can't message her back. Just so Michael just showed it. Actually, I'm just gonna check mine. Okay, y'all. My battery is at 1, so I'm gonna have to be charging it. Okay, who wants a free shout out? Take I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants it? Who wants it? Who wants the free shout out? Who wants it? I'm spinning the wheel at 25 minutes. Spin the wheel at 25 minutes. All y'all, get your friends. Do anything. I don't care. Get your friends. Get everything. Okay, type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Who's it? Who wants the free sub? Oh, free shout out. Type O and be a like. Okay. Type I subbed in the chat for a real shout out. I subbed in the chat for a real shout out. I subbed in the chat for a real shout out. Free sub. Type I subbed in the for a free shout out. Okay, y'all. I have to go for just a couple seconds. This is going on soccer called Marco whatever. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Oh, I just want a couple of little stuff. There's only 2 people on there. I'm spinning the wheel at 25 minutes. Okay. Can't hold my phone. Okay. Someone put Who wants to type? Okay. Someone just wanting me. Okay. What do you want to tell me? If you want a question, I'll respond. If you have a question, I'll respond. Any question. Okay, I know it's you. You literally said it in your PSP name. So, any questions, I will answer. Who wants a free sub? Who wants a free shout out? Okay, whatever, people. I'm gonna end the stream if y'all don't wanna Watch it. Who wants a free shout out just for typing the word I sub in the chat? I sub in the chat for okay, type I sub in the chat for a shout out. I sub in the chat for a shout out. I sub in the chat for IRL shout out. Type I sub in the chat for a shout out. I sub in the chat for a real shout out. I sub in the chat for a real shout out. Pretty cool. Wait. Oh yeah, I'm gonna real quick. I'm using my green iPad anyways. Whatever. Okay. I sub in the chat for a IRL shout out. I sub in the chat for an IRL shout out. I subbed in the chat for an IRL shout out. Who wants the IRL shout out? I subbed for an IRL shout out. Type I subbed in the chat for a shout out. And I am going to okay, y'all. Who wants a free shout out? Who wants a free shout out? Type I sub in the chat for an IRL shout out. I sub in the chat for a shout out. I'm spinning the wheel at 25 minutes. Who wants? This is the last chance. Stop in the live stream at 25 minutes. Type I subbed fast, everyone. I subbed in the chat. And if you say I subbed, you know, free shout out. Who wants a free shout out? 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 This is it. This is it. Whoever types I sub in the chat in the next few minutes gets a shout out. If we have more than 3 people, we are going to y'all wait. Oh, Celia, what is the wheel for? The wheel is, I'm going to sit at like 30 minutes, and whatever it lands on, that person gets a mega shout out. Okay, wait, Veda, let me see Veda. Okay, what?
Amelia can't join the chat, but I'm entering into the account.
Alright, anyone else?
I texted all my friends.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna mute real quick. Get a free sub. Get a free shout out for typing I sub in the chat. Please, y'all. I just want a free sub. I also have.
What is the wheel for?
What? Yeah. So we are a mega helper that helped me for many things today for the live. Veda What would you like to say to the viewers?
Nothing.
No. Okay, bye.
Hey, I'm calling her.
Oh, you are? Okay, here. I got it. Type I shop. I subbed in the chat for a shout out. No! Type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. We only have 3 minutes left. Type I subbed in the chat. I subbed for a free shout out. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. So Celia and Veda get a free shout out, just so you all know. And I'm actually really happy because I've actually never reached this milestone before. I'm getting more than 5 people on at a time, but I've also never gotten people actually participating in my thing. No, I've never been happier. And 3 likes, I'm happy. We only have a couple more minutes until.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna remind on Mega House. I subbed the chat for a free shout out. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Hey Veda. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Type up in the chat for a free shout out. Everyone that's on, type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Please, just type I subbed on the chat for a free shout out. Who wants a shout out? Who wants it? Yeah, I know, you don't have a YouTube channel. Okay. Hey Veda. Hey Veda. Veda. 1 more minute left. Type I subbed in the chat. 1 more minute left. Type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. What? I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. I subbed, all y'all. I subbed. Type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Guys, all my friends to join on. If we don't get more than 3 people on, I'm not spinning the wheel until another 10 minutes. If we have more than 3 people, who wants it? We have 3 people. We need more than 3 people for me to spin the mega wheel. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everyone. Type I subbed in that chat for a free shout out. Who wants a shout out? Alright, I'll make it easier for y'all so you can spam me even more. Type me in the chat for a free shout out. Type me in the chat for a free shout out. Type me. Alright. Oh yeah, another thing I'm doing. Type me in the chat for a free shout out. Me in the chat for a free shout out. Type me in the chat for a free shout out. Type the word me in the chat for a free shout out. And do not spam me like 100 million times. Please, my phone is going to break. Okay, y'all. Type I subbed in the chat or the word me in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants it? Who wants it? I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants it? I guess putting another 10 minutes then, since y'all are not responding. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. We just need 2 more people. 2 more people. Who wants it? You know what, y'all? You know what? If we don't get a single viewer, I'm probably gonna be on here for like an hour, and my hands are going to break from holding the phone for an hour. It's already been 30 minutes and my hands are sore. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants it? Who wants it? Once I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Not yet. Might as well just I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Sub. Stop. I subbed for a free shout out. Who wants it? Who wants this free shout out? Okay. Who said I subbed? Who said I subbed? I am subbed. They are subbed. Everyone spam the person's name in the chat. That said I'm subbed. Who is it? Who said it? Because I don't see it on my... I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. We've only gotten 2 people for the mega shout out wheel. Who wants it? Who wants the shout out? We already got people Celia and Zeta up for a shout out. Who wants it? Who wants the first shout out? Going on until 40 minutes. If none of y'all are on, so might as well just time. Okay. So who wants the first shout out? I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants it? You know what, y'all? You know what? Who wants a free shout out? Type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants it? I'm going on until 40 minutes. If we don't get more than 3 people on the mega wheel, no one's getting a shout out. I'll do that then. Y'all don't need a shout out. I subbed in the chat for a shout out. Type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants it? Who wants the sub? Oh yeah, the people that are on the mega now will be featured in one of my videos. And I will be also reviewing your channel in all your videos. Okay, type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. I subbed for a free shout out. Type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. I subbed in the chat for a shout out. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants it? The mega wheel has only 2 people on it. If we don't get 4 people, I'm canceling them saying no one gets a shout out. Who wants it? I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. You know what? I'm writing the people's names down on the paper. On the paper, I'm writing it down after the chat. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants it? I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. We got 2 people on the mega wheel for a mega shout out. Who wants the mega wheel? The person that gets the win mega wheel will get a dedicated video by me. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants it? Type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants the free shout out? We got 2 minutes and a half. Whoever if we don't get 3 or more people, we don't get more than 3 people on this, and we're done. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants it? Who wants the free shout out? What's the free shout out? I subbed chat for a free shout out. Type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants it? What you think?
I moved a game that I loaded it 5 times. You have to cut your hair off, and she's going to cut your hair off.
No. So when is that happening? I got type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants it? Type I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants it? We have 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left. Type I sub in the chat for a free shout out. Whoever types it in never mind. 5 minutes left. Type I sub in the chat for a free shout out. We have 5 minutes left. Okay. We have 5 minutes left.
I didn't actually hear it.
We have 5 minutes left. Okay, everyone, type up in the chat. We have 5 minutes left. Oh, that's tight. Okay, type I sub in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants it? 2 people on the mega wheel for a mega shout out. And whoever wins the mega wheel gets a dedicated video by me. And it's going to be more than 1 minute long.
Yeah.
I sub in the chat for a free shout out. Type I sub in the chat for a free shout out. We've been doing it for 41 minutes and 30 seconds, and we've only gotten 2 people typing I sub. I sub in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants it? It's been 42 minutes.
I can't see myself.
Hey Veda.
No.
Hey Veda. 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 Veda.
Zeta, how's it going?
So Okay, type I sub in the chat for a shout out. I sub in the chat for a free shout out. Type I sub in the chat for a free shout out. We've only gotten 2 people and it's been 43 minutes. Who wants this mega shout out? Next person that types I sub gets a mega shout out. Next person that types I sub in the chat gets a free shout out.
Hey guys, my
Next person that types I sub gets a free shout out.
I sub.
Type I sub in the chat for a free shout out. Next person that types mega shout out. Type I sub in the chat for a free shout out. I sub in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants a shout out? 2 people on the wheel. We have 2 minutes left, kind of. And whoever types I sub will be added onto the wheel. And the people on the wheel, I will spin it at the end. And the person that is gets called gets a mega shout out in a video dedicated by me. Who wants a mega shout out? Who wants a mega shout out? I sub in the chat for a free shout out. I subbed in the chat for a shout. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. I subbed in the chat for a total. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants it? Who wants a shout out? Who wants a free shout out? Who wants a free shout out? Oh yeah. I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants it? I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. I'm officially going to spin the wheel at an hour if we don't get a response. Next couple 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We better get it, please, y'all. Okay, I'm spinning the wheel right now. I'm spinning the wheel. Type in the chat for a free shout out if you want to be on. As soon as I press this wheel, there's no going back. I sub for a free shout out. Who wants it? Who wants the free shout out? I'm gonna spin the wheel in 2 minutes. I'm giving y'all a chance to type it. Cause if y'all don't type it, I don't think there's gonna be any more chances that you get them. Thing. Or shut up. There are so many people that have the opportunity to get a shout out and they all missed out on it. All the people that are watching my stream right now, thank you. You guys are awesome. I greatly appreciate your viewing. Thank you. Okay, I subbed in the chat for a free shout out. 2 minutes left. Whoever types to get the free shout out. Type I sub for a free shout out. Who wants the shout out? Who wants a shout out? I only do this live streams only once a couple of months. So y'all, only 2 people have gotten the chance to get a monthly shout out. Who wants this monthly shout out? Type I'm sub in the chat. Type I sub in the chat for a free shout out. I sub. Type I sub. I'm spinning the wheel right now. Alright, everyone type I sub in the chat for a free shout out before I type this wheel, or else y'all don't get it. Anyone that didn't type it doesn't get a chance to get a mega shout out. That's the mega wheel. Yeah, I'm spinning the wheel now. The winner just gets a free shout out. So it goes to Celia. Thank you, Celia, for being a great viewer and winner to our channel. She gets a mega shout out. Whoever gets the second one gets another shout out. Type I sub in the chat for a free shout out and you will be added on our next spin. Veda gets a free shout out. Good job, Veda, for being an awesome viewer. Thank you. Alright. Who wants a free shout out? Type I sub in the chat for a free shout out. 2 people have already gotten a mega shout out. You could be the next. Anyone that's on, you could be the next person to get a mega shout out. You could be the next. And spin the wheel 1 minute. Spin the wheel in 1 minute. Okay, type I sub in the chat for a free shout out. Who wants it? Who wants FREE shout out? We got in about like 2 people getting a mega shout out. Who wants mega shout out? Who wants a shout out? No one. I'm ending the stream at 50 minutes. Okay, everyone. I am done with this stream. And that is on right now and is about to type I sub. Have missed out on the chance to get a free shout out. Bye, everyone. See you in the next live stream. Bye.